Oh, there it is, the big New Year's bash. Fern and Kay joins us now. That looks a lot of fun.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, it's grand as well, isn't it? It's like, and you've got Craig David,
Oh,
Kerry Edwards. I mean, you've got all the stars. What's going on?
Yeah, it was good. Well, it seemed like they were kicking about, and we thought, you fancy a bit of a do?
So
there you go. We did
So you've already had this bash. It's already happened. So
Yeah.
Was it a good night? Did you have
it was
a few
really,
drinks?
really good. No, I didn't have a few drinks, Alison. I didn't.
He's working out.
Today's the day to have a few drinks.
Yeah, I
do you know
don't
what
need the big fella's hangover cure just yet.
No.
Were you drunk when you made the show?
Yeah,
That's what we want to
Fleur and I were a little bit tipsy. No, we were high on the occasion. There you go.
Yeah.
It was really good. There was so many great performers, and I think what it was is it was a mixture of music, entertainment, because we've got Cirque du Soleil as well. They performed.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
I love them. They're so
But you know,
incredible.
sometimes when you host big shows, it's like you never see it. You know, because you're always backstage
Yeah, very
working
true.
or looking at the next thing, or like. And
true.
afterwards, your mates go, "Oh, did you see so and so?" But no, didn't even know they were on. You know what I mean? It's sort of, did you get to immerse yourself in it and have a good time?
Yeah, we did actually, because I think when you're with that live audience in such a big arena like Wembley Arena, you can't help but dance along.
Yeah.
And the thing that was really interesting, going back to alcohol, and I know that sometimes people are like, oh, you shouldn't mention alcohol as much as you do, but there were alcoholic beverages available. But they served 3-pint pots.
What's that mean?
3 pints in one pot.
3 pints in one pot.
It's outrageous.
It's like being in Germany or something.
Yeah.
What,
Big
it was
steiner.
like a big bucket
Yeah, massive
of it?
big plastic bucket of beer.
I've never heard of that.
So you don't have to get out of your chair.
Lovely. And was it cheaper?
I've no idea.
Oh,
I was
wonderful.
working, so I was dry.
Oh, lovely. So Fleuris is presenting with you.
Yeah, Fleur is presenting, and we look back at 2024 because there's been some pivotal moments, some huge ones in sport, but also we have this amazing tribute to D-Day 80, and we brought on some veterans who recounted some of their experiences for us, and it was really emotional. There were a lot of tears during this bit, and it was a lovely gear change because, you know, sometimes we do get lost a little bit in showbiz, and we do realise that, you know, these big sporting occasions make all the headlines. But then when you reflect on what these veterans did 80 years ago as part of the Allied force that landed on the beaches of Normandy, France, in Normandy, for us. And we always say we should never forget. And we should never forget, because this wasn't the digital age. This was an age where things were done with a pencil, a piece of paper, and sometimes even a pigeon.
Yeah.
You know, so this
So
was a
few of them
real-
left as well, Vern.
Yeah, it was a real moment.
You were,
And-
did you go to... You were in Normandy this year for Radio 2, weren't you?
Yeah,
What
I
was that
was.
like?
We broadcast live. It was a strange atmosphere, to be honest with you, because it was part celebration and it was part kind of reflecting and not forgetting the memory of those that passed. So it was a very strange atmosphere. Obviously, it was really enjoyable because we did get to speak to a lot of veterans and we experienced it for ourselves. And thankfully, there's still a few people around who can give us a first-hand account of what happened on the beaches of Normandy, which is really important. But the scale of it, you don't understand the scale of it unless you're there, Alison, because we say they landed on the beaches of Normandy. The beaches of Normandy, by the way, go on forever, you know, and the Allied forces that land was just a mass of predominantly blokes storming the beaches. It just takes you back. And that bit in the Big Bash is a moment where I guarantee if you watch it on your New Year's Eve, you'll have a tear in your eye.
And the reason for this is because it's connected to the National Lottery
Yeah.
and there's lots of different stories that you can tell. It's not just about the music,
Here's a
is
fact
it?
for you.
Go on.
The National Lottery's been going for 30 years. Guess how much money they've raised for good causes?
I don't know.
Guess.
Do you want us to guess?
Quick maths.
You got like...
Well, it's millions,
You got
isn't
an
it?
ABC?
Well, could
Go on.
I say 1 billion?
It's 50.
Billion?
50 billion pounds has been
50
raised.
billion?
50
I
billion.
said 1 billion.
That's still pretty good.
50 billion for good causes.
Wow,
has been raised.
that's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Vern, in terms of the guests, Craig David must have taken you back. When we started out on T4,
He was
Craig
never
was
off.
starting out as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, oh, it was great. There he is.
He was
look
Artful
at
Dodger originally. He was the Artful Dodger, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he did all the hits. He did Rewind and he did this one.
Yeah.
You know, where you find out that he met a girl and then on Tuesday took her for a drink, and for the rest of the week they were in bed.
And it's a lot quicker this nowadays.
What with Craig? He's getting old, that's why.
Tell you what,
Yeah,
he's still got it, Craig, isn't he?
He's matured a little bit. Maybe on Wednesday, you know, they started making love. Wednesday afternoon, let's just put on a bit of Emmerdale and then crack on again in the morning with this morning.
Someone else who's matured is you. 2024, Big 5-0.
Good recovery, Al.
How does it
just get
feel?
rid of Craig in
How does
bed.
it feel to be 50? You do not look 50.
Well,
but you do look incredible.
Oh,
No, seriously, doesn't
you.
he?
Does look
And
great.
obviously, I'm approaching the big 5. We all are, aren't we?
Yeah,
maybe
I've been there.
You've been there for a little while.
well, I
But
think
how
the
is
thing
it?
is, it's awful. I'll be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. Because
Why
you
is
never,
it awful?
Because you,
Don't say that.
No. But when you're a young person, you think, oh, I'll never get to 50. I'll
Yeah.
always be this. But I think
You're
we're
still this fan.
No, but
It's
I
just
think
different,
in your
just
head,
evolve.
I'm still 19 between my
Hey.
ears. Do you know what I mean? And I think if you wake up every morning with that kind of early 20s, late teens energy, then that sets you up for the rest of the day,
Yeah.
and you can bound along. And
Do you know what? I'm
can-
going to make you spin it, right? Just so many
Yeah.
people didn't get to 50, so you've got to embrace the fact that you are
Exactly.
50. Secondly,
Exactly.
you know, it just means we've been in the queue a little bit longer than someone a little bit younger. That's all.
Oh, high
No
five
big
on that
deal.
one, Alison.
Respect.
Lovely.
It's also the excuse we use when our kids go, have you seen this TikTok thing? You're like,
And you're like, what's TikTok?
what? Yeah.
But it's a lovely show. It really is
Yeah, it's a great
wonderful,
show.
isn't it?
It's good fun.
You've had a great couple of years, though. How's Radio 2?
Oh, I'm loving Radio 2.
You're
Yeah,
smashing
it's
it.
fab. It's so much fun. It really is. And I think I always say it on the radio because we get a great reaction from the audience. As you know, when you sat on the sofa
Yeah.
here, you should always remember that the audience is the key to everything.
Yeah.
And in the UK, we have brilliant people. It's always the clowns that make the headlines in the circus, right? But we do have fantastic people that walk amongst us. And I think that's what this show and what the radio does,
That is
is
so
it makes you
true.
realise that good people do walk amongst us.
What's lovely is you get to meet those people, especially when you're doing
Yeah.
panto.
Oh, no, I'm
And
not.
you enjoy. Oh yes, you. Oh yes, you are.
Yes.
And obviously, you've got a show tonight. How
Yeah.
exciting is it? Are you enjoying it?
Oh, I am absolutely loving it, Alison.
It's hard work. People don't realise how hard panto is, do they?
Yeah, it's hard work, but it's a lot of fun. And I think when you get on stage and you say your first... I was really nervous during rehearsals because I'm with Lavoie, who came runner-up on Drag Race.
Oh,
and
wow.
She is something
She's
else.
incredible.
You can't outwit her.
Really?
You can't out-sarcasm her,
Do you
if
try?
that's such a thing. No. I learned on the first day, just leave her be. She is a whirlwind. She is fierce, but very, very fun.
When's the last time you did panto? Is it?
2 years ago.
Oh, OK.
Yeah, when I picked up Pantomime Newcomer of the Year.
Oh, all right. You got an award for that.
Yeah.
Where did you put it? In the bathroom?
It's in the office, actually.
Oh, well
It's a
done.
paperweight.
Congratulations.
Are you nervous about going back to it at all? Or like... Because you said you sat down with the family and that you, when you sat...
Yeah, we sat down and we had a, you know, because it is time off Christmas schedule. and
Yeah.
I love Christmas. I mean, I am absolutely
lovely,
isn't it?
buzzing
Great year,
off
isn't
this
it?
studio. This is, I want my living
I
room
don't want
to
it
be
to
like
end.
this all
I want
year.
the Christmas
It's
decorations
amazing,
up all
isn't it?
year.
The team do such a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a family sit down in a discussion and it was like, right, let's do it, because the kids love it. Phoebe and Amber absolutely love Panto.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
great.
look at your beautiful daughter.
Yeah, there they are. Bless them.
Look at that family.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gorgeous.
they're fab. They're
Oh,
great.
they're lovely.
So they'll be there. Phoebe comes every day, and it's great fun. It really is. It's just nice watching people smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that sounds really simple and a bit lame at times, but just seeing people go, yay!
But no, last time I saw her,
Really
went last
energising.
year, and it's just joy. The
Oh,
whole
You
place
loved
is
it.
just...
And,
I
do you know,
absolutely
I
loved
could
it.
see your face and I was
Yeah.
loving it.
He's like
and
a
your
beacon.
son, you was
Really
like loving
did.
it. He is actually.
Yeah, he is.
He really is.
What?
You're like,
Like
a
a
beacon
beacon.
of light.
Oh, shut up.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Stop
What have you
it.
learned?
What little...
More. What have you learnt for 2024 going into 2025? What have you learnt for
I'll
yourself?
tell you what I've learned. Last year when we did the Radio 2 Children in Need run, the ultramarathon, I met a lot of people who are poorly, and there's a lot of people who are sick, and people know family members or friends down the street, neighbours, who are quite poorly. I think, like what you said, Alison, you should grasp every day. Try and seize and do something every day. Because, you know, there are people whose health is a lot worse than yours.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what's going on in your
So
world,
grateful.
there's something somewhere that's a little bit more difficult.
Vernon, you're an
Got to
absolute
celebrate.
Cheers,
pleasure to have
Vern.
on the
Oh,
show.
back
You
up,
really
Nice
are.
to see you, mate.
Thank you.
National Lottery Big Bash is tonight, 5:45 on ITV1 and ITVX.
Thanks, Vernon.
Thank you so much for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every single day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the morning.